And if Barça goes down to second? It doesn't worry investors. A group of around 20 investors, including managers of large European and American insurance companies and investment banks, are asking the last questions to define the purchase of a debt issue from FC Barcelona worth €1,500 million. The agreement is expected to be announced on March 31, although the final distribution has not yet been established to avoid any institution controlling more than 20% of the debt. The placement is being carried out by U.S. investment banks Goldman Sachs and J.P. Morgan, and there will be no vulture funds or secondary market to trade the bonds. Sources close to the negotiations explain that 99.5% of the club's future scenarios are controlled and insured, even if FC Barcelona falls to the second division due to an unforeseeable scandal, since the income from the social mass and television for a season. Potential investors have inquired about the possibility of a decline after learning of the arbitration plot in the Negreira case and anticipating possible consequences. However, there is more concern about the team's competitiveness due to the lack of notable signings at the end of the winter season, Gavi's salary cap that La Liga can impose and the loss against Almeria. The people involved in the plan ensure that FC Barcelona will be able to pay the debt, interest and repayments through the securitization fund that it will create, except in the case of a disaster. This 0.5% is not in the scenarios. If necessary, there is always the option to refinance the debt when necessary. The increase in the cost of money in the last year has doubled the interest that Barça will pay to buyers. The club has entrusted the rating of the debt to the U.S. rating agency KBRA, which has earned it the abbreviation BBB+, which means that it is slightly above speculative debt. From the club they consider that the debt can be placed with an initial return of around 5.5%. In its qualification report, KBRA raises what a delay in the delivery of works by Limac, the Turkish construction company in charge of the new Camp Nou project, would mean. Estimated contingencies for unforeseen events amount to $247 million and interest during construction of $163.8 million. In its worst prognosis, KBRA considers that the club could return to play in the new Camp Nou in the 2026-27 season. So far, nothing suggests a delay in the start of the works. Goldman Sachs will act as controller of the works and representative of the investors, and Barça applauds its active presence in the project. If something goes wrong, there will be guarantees, from sponsorship income to the sale of the rest of the TV rights, except for the land and the El Espai Barça Stadium. This is your FC Barcelona news channel. Sign up to receive the latest news. We like having you here. Thanks.